8 years ago, I was fortunate enough to be asked to start WGU Indiana. A person I was early on was able to meet was Eric Holcomb. And what I really appreciated was his genuine interest of saying, how can we be helpful to you? You know, I came from Washington, D.C. 20 years. Typically, if somebody said, how can I help you? They wanted something in return. And so, to be honest, when the governor asked me, how can we be helpful? I was hesitant to think, I wonder what he's going to want in return. And come to find out, that wasn't his question at all. It solidified a friendship, really, of saying, if there's something I can do to be helpful to you, Allison, and WGU Indiana, just call. And he meant it.
It's hard for me to think of someone better suited to lead Indiana at this moment in our history. Governor Holcomb was with our administration during essentially a decade in which we did everything we could think of to build an ecosystem, a great business climate, a much more diverse Indiana economy, much more nurturing of startup businesses, much more welcoming of high-tech businesses, and he played an increasingly large role in that.
Governor Holcomb has been an enormous champion for our tech community, and I look back and reflect on his accomplishments over the last 12 to 18 months, and they're exceptional. And really what comes to mind for me is Next Level Fund being put in place to bring more venture dollars to the state of Indiana. Senate Bill 172, which will require every school throughout the state of Indiana to teach computer science. That's a breakthrough. But I also think about bringing emphasis to Indianapolis and making Indy even more of a global city. And then I think about programs like the Last Mile of moving into prisons and teaching those individuals new skills, like how to code, and giving them a new opportunity on life and a new opportunity to make a difference in their community. So I look at a good number of those 4 or 5 big accomplishments, and they're all furthering our community and helping technology companies really thrive here in the state of Indiana.
What was most surprising to me about Governor Holcomb is his genuine nature and how caring he is, and how much time he spent listening to the people he met at Indiana Women's Prison and Pendleton Youth Facility, and engaging in conversation with them in a way that they felt that they were being treated as human beings, and that the governor of their state cared about their future.
Eric's really passionate about the relationships he's built over the years. He realizes that life is all about people. Governor Holcomb has brought the topic of technology to the forefront in a state that until now wasn't even on the radar for the tech sector. He realizes that Indiana needs technology to continue to attract the right type of people.
I think that's a good example of Governor Holcomb being a connector, connecting Infosys, Code.org, NextTech, all to work together to elevate computer science education throughout the state of Indiana. That's been really, really wonderful to see, and so thankful that we have Infosys now as a part of our community.
You know, the one reason why Governor Holcomb actually is a very inspirational leader is his ability to think big, challenge the status quo, get multiple stakeholders together for a common cause, and then pursue the process to execution in a very relentless way. Governor Holcomb actually visited India. He saw the Mysore educational facility of Infosys, and he was so inspired that he came back and he said, I need something like this in Indiana.
When I think of Governor Holcomb, a lot of words come to mind for me, but 3 in particular.
Genuine,
Action-oriented,
And Hoosier.
Governor Holcomb, congratulations on being chosen for the Trailblazer Award. It's so well deserved. And on behalf of the entire tech community, thank you for your leadership and your inspiration.